Hi guys, so I wanted to start a new series today that's specifically centered around portraits because I know a lot of artists probably have this problem, but I have a Pinterest folder with just so many references that I've been saving and not using, and so I want to just start dedicating time to get through that and to go about it in a way where I'm learning. Try different mediums or styles to really get the most out of it. So I'm starting a series where I'm just going to let Pinterest decide what I paint for the day. I'm going to open the app, scroll through my folder, and whatever I stop on, I'll be painting that one. And I'm hoping by the end of this challenge that I'll be able to have more of my own style and that I'll be able to be more comfortable creating different types of faces because I generally kind of stick to one type when I'm just drawing from memory. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you follow me along for future ones to come. And that being said, let's get to it. For this piece, the mediums I used were watercolors and Prismacolor pencils. And I was going to just do watercolors, but then when I finished, it looked really messy and I needed to have something to kind of clean it up. So I ended up going over all of it with some colored pencils just to give it a better look. This may be a little gross, but I'm actually using the syringe I got from getting my wisdom teeth out to dilute all of my paints because I think it works a lot quicker than adding the water through the paintbrush, and it's also a lot neater in my opinion, and so I really like using it. The first color I use is a dark purple because I want to put in all of the darkest colors first. Then I go in with blue just to remember where all the shadows are, but I go over it a lot more later on in the painting, so this is just kind of to block out where everything is. At this point, I felt the piece still looked flat, so I added green as a third color just to kind of bring it out a little more. And then I went in with this blood orange color, and I think doing that, this is the point where the skin started to actually look like skin because it kind of neutralized the other cool tones. And after this, I started to actually see more of where I was going with this piece. I kind of made some final adjustments I wanted to do to the face, and you can probably see that I left all of his facial hair mostly empty because I didn't really know what to do with that. I haven't really worked a lot with facial hair, and I think I need to practice more on that. But I just started to add the shadows in to the hat. I started with purple, and then I did blue for the darker shadows, and after this I put a kind of mustard yellow over the whole thing. And I wish I stopped there because after that I started adding some darker oranges and other colors, and I think the more I worked with it, the paper started pilling more and it just looked a lot sloppier overall, and so that's why I decided after that that I needed to go in with colored pencils because the piece didn't really seem as neat as I liked it. After the paint dried, I went on top with my Prismacolor pencils, and I decided to crosshatch, and I usually don't like crosshatching, but I think in this case having those lines added something to the piece that it needed. The part where I felt like I really messed up again was the facial hair because I rushed and I just kind of added different colors of squiggles to it, and it doesn't really look like facial hair at all. It just kind of looks like, I don't know, it doesn't match the rest of the painting. So I wish I took more time on that, and I think I'll do some studies off film for a while just to get the hang of it. Overall, I do like the colors I used, and I really like the reference photo too, so it was really fun doing this. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be doing more of these, so if you want to follow the series along, make sure that you subscribe.